In this video, we are going to learn about SQLite, nothing but a language of SQL. So first of all, I welcome you to the channel of future Python developers, right? Now, see here in this video, we're going to learn all about the SQL, okay? All the necessary things needed to just start with the SQL, okay? So what is SQL, by the way? See, in place of just learning, let us first understand a bit about it, then better to move, right? Just knowing a bit brief about it. Okay, just give me a few minutes. I'll just wind up this thing quickly and then we'll start our coding part, right? So now, first of all, what is SQL? Okay, SQLite. If you say SQLite, whatever you say. So in basic way, if I just tell you, simple, it is nothing but a kind of a database where we are storing our information. Okay, where we are going to store our information. So we have many kind of databases like MySQL, okay, Workbench and all, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, okay. MongoDB comes under NoSQL and all. Okay, basically SQL is nothing but a structured query language where the data are stored in the rows and the columns. Okay, a structured query language. Now, what is SQL? By the way, SQL is nothing but it's a database that stores the data in single file. Okay, SQLite itself says that it's a lightweighted file. Okay, it's a database file. Lightweighted in the sense, for you'll just use it for the minimal purposes. Okay, now why or how this is running? It is a serverless, means it does not need any server to process. You can directly bring it in Python because it's an inbuilt thing. So you can directly bring it, you can directly import that, and you can start with your queries. Okay. So basically in SQLite, we say it as a query. Let us in code. In simple words, we tell it as query. Okay. Whatever we are writing the codes and all. Okay. Now, this doesn't need a bunch of folders or anything. Everything, whatever you're going to make a database, that database is going to, the data will be held in one single file. Okay, you don't need anything. Only just one in one file, your whole data will be stored. And why to start with SQL if you say, you don't need any installation. Just import SQLite 3 in Python and start with it. You don't need to do anything. And this is one of the best thing for starting with the SQL for the Python developers. Okay. Now, coming to the next part. Okay, just let's understand about the word SQLite. Okay, SQLite is nothing but it is derived from two words, that is SQL and Lite. Okay, SQL is nothing but, as I told you before, that is structured query language, which is basically the data is stored in rows and columns, and it is nothing but used to manage the database. Means managing the data will be that there. Okay, and Lite in the sense I told you that same thing before. Like for minimal users we are using. Okay, where we don't need much big database. We don't have much people to store the data. Okay, we don't have a huge data. We have a small data to store. That is enough. Okay. So basically, SQLite is nothing but it's a version of SQL databases. Okay, it's a light version where you can do small projects. Right now, where we are going to use this SQL is nothing but in a mobile app browser and all. Where like in mobile apps, how is nothing but see. Basically, just understand mobile apps. Basically, you have contacts, right? You'll have contacts, right? In contacts, you will use there. Okay, while doing the contacts and all, you are going to use this. Means in your phone contact, you're going to use this thing. Contacts you're going to use. Okay, your WhatsApp, the one which you run, WhatsApp. Your WhatsApp uses this SQLite to store your chat for your chat backup and all. This will be stored in nothing but a file called DB. Okay, so DB, basically database. Okay, so just a second, let me just wait correct. And now we'll be back. DB. Okay, dot DB is nothing but it's an extension of a. So wherever you see dot DB is nothing but a database file. It represents a database file. Okay, .db represents a database file. So in your contact apps, okay, the phone, okay, contact apps, okay, wherever you're having, or the WhatsApp, okay, we are going to use this thing, right? Why WhatsApp needs this file? Because see, it stores your chat, and if you want a chat backup, you'll get. That's it, sir. That's what I have written here. That even your WhatsApp needs this thing, right? And other for data analysis and all in Python users. Okay, this is an important thing for data analyst. Okay, and it's perfect thing to start with SQLite for a beginners because here you don't have much of the thing. That's it, right? Now let's see why we have to learn SQL first. Because as I told you, zero installation, like you don't need to set up anything. Okay. Commands are same as MySQL or PostgreSQL, but it's more easier. You don't need installation. See, SQLite or MySQL and the databases, they are not, they don't use any other language. No, I'm telling you, they use the same language here. Okay. Even if you're writing the codes in SQL, same query you're going to write, same type of query, same kind of syntax you'll have. Yeah, the syntax may vary sometimes. Okay. Now, it's a better thing to practice before just going to that. Okay, anywhere without internet, you can just go for that. Okay, coming to the next thing, it's like, see, first of all, as I told you, third time again, I'm telling that you can easily import it. We don't need any installation. And SQLite is something like learning riding a bicycle before riding a bike, your motorbike. Okay, so SQLite is a cycle, and your motorbike is a sequel. Okay, SQLite. So SQLite is your bicycle, which you see. Okay, this is a bicycle, and the sequel SQL is nothing but your motorbike. Okay, this is what it means, right? Okay, this is. And now, when to use this thing in small projects? Obviously, we are going to use this in small projects. Okay, small projects it is important. Okay, while you are building any application, small local application, local in the sense not that much big. Okay, as I told you again, if you're practicing, if you're new to this, you can even start with this. Okay, and if you just need a quick setup, you don't need like installation and all. I'm like, no, I don't want to do all that installation and all. It takes me a lot of time. I'm in a urgent. I just need to learn this. So there you're going to use Python. In Python, easily you can do that. The thing is, uh, see, Python, the compiler, even Google Colab is the one where you don't need any installation. Just you have to sign in and you'll get your Python files, right? In a type of a notebook. So learning SQLite or Python installation and all, they're not much complicated. Remember, you can easily go for Google Colab and all. You can easily do that. But okay, sir, but you told when to use, but where we don't is nothing but, see, I told you from the starting, I'm telling for the small projects, okay, we are going to use. But if you're having a huge data, right, where you want to apply more advanced operations, okay, advanced things if you have to do, then you don't have to use a SQLite, I mean SQLite, okay, you don't need to use this. Okay, so I hope till here this thing's clear. Now just we'll just quickly just go and start with the codes, right? Our hands are like excited, they're giggling like, yeah, we have to go scope. So let's kind quickly just start with this. I hope everything is clear. Let me just summarize this thing first. Okay, SQL, it's light base, okay, light weighted, okay, database files and all, where you can store your data and all. Database is nothing but where you're going to manage your data, you're going to store your data. Okay, and you don't need any installation in this. Okay, it's easily offline, you can use it. Okay, and that's it, right? I don't think. And it is used in, if you asked about the application, in WhatsApp for your chats and all, chat backups and all, in your contact apps, making the web browsers and all. Yeah, I mean the applications, local applications and all. And where you have to make small projects, there you're going to use the SQLite. I hope the things are clear. Then let's see. Now continue. We'll just continue with the next thing. Okay.